Blessings in the light and love of prime creative force, source supreme, most high, the tremendous great mystery. We the people humbly come before you, and we give thanks. We give praises and all the honor and glory to you, great spirit chief. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity for higher growth and higher learning. Thank you for all the precious hearts that are listening with open hearts and open minds. May the Great Spirit Chief touch your hearts, touch your souls, touch your minds, and give you hope for the bright future. Love speed ahead. Today is July 17th, 2024, in 3D linear time, and we know that time is not linear. So, can you reheart where you were this past Saturday, July 13th, 2024, 1600 hours, 03:40, 4:03 p.m. Something happened that defied every security protocol ever written and every standard operating procedure by the Secret Service. Not having the rooftop secured at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania, Butler, Pennsylvania. This is 101 in basic knowledge. It was only 4 days ago, even though memory swiping, dicing, and having it tossed up like a chopped salad can happen, because I speak from experience. Most of us remember where we were. I was at a 20-year wedding anniversary vow renewal, aloha style, when I learned about this horrific, tragic, disgusting, horrible crime. I must admit I wasn't shocked that this assassination attempt took place. It was more like, what did I just see? At first glance, everything looked a bit strange and looked almost staged. Well, it was staged by somebody. Whatever we just witnessed was a 100% fail, no excuses, massive investigations of all alphabet soup agencies needs to happen now. Dan Bongino, this is what he had to say. This isn't the agency that I grew up in. He spent 12 years of his life in Secret Service, and he said there are some good men and women in there. Well, what happened on July 13th, 2024 was, quoting Dan Bongino, an apocalyptic security failure. Never forget, an uneventful failure is never a success. And the fact that Donald Trump didn't die is no reason for anybody to take some kind of a victory lap. End of quote. Many years ago, I learned that you can believe only half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. Now, in this day and age, with CGI and other smoke and mirrors and filters and things, how much of what we see can we believe? Do you know what I believe in? I believe in love. Love, that is what I believe in. And that is what I know, and that is what I am. Love. In La Quechalaquin, I am another you. I am pouring out comfort and love and light and healing to all involved in this tragic event. Cory Comparator, 50 years young, of Sarver, Pennsylvania, former chief of the Buffalo Township Volunteer Fire Company, firefighter, retired fire chief. Father of 2 girls. Cory went to church every Sunday. Cory loved his community. Most especially, Cory loved his family. He's my hero, Helen Comparator said, and she shared her husband's last words spoken as he shielded his family from bullets that ultimately took his life. He died protecting his family like a hero. Comparator is survived by daughters Allison and Kaylee, his mother, 2 sisters, and a stepbrother, according to an obituary posted by Redmond Funeral Home in Freeport, Pennsylvania. Dutch of Plum, David Dutch, 57 years young, of New Kensington, Pennsylvania, a Marine, an electromechanical tech at Siemens in New Kensington for nearly 3 decades, and is known for lending a hand to anyone who needed help. Quiet, friendly, and an intelligent person. Like many throughout Plum, Lower Borough, the Pittsburgh region, and across the nation, Mr. Roger Milliron, Jr., 20-year friend of David Dutch, was still processing Saturday's news. These are his words. "During any tragedy, everything is hard to believe, no matter what," he said. "Whenever you have a friend involved, it's even harder." So true. Love and healing to all of you. James Copenhaver, 74 years, of Moon Township, Pennsylvania, was also shot at the rally. He is being treated at Pittsburgh Allegheny General Hospital following Trump rally shooting. Jim is stable and is recovering from life-altering injuries as of Monday afternoon, July 15, 2024. The Copenhaver family would like to thank you for your continued thoughts and prayers and support as Jim and his family recover from this horrible, senseless, and unnecessary act of violence. Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20 years young, the Bethel Park gunman who tried to assassinate Donald John Trump at the presidential rally and killed one and severely injured at least 2 and traumatized many more. He was known as a quiet kid who kept to himself, and they never saw him as somebody who would do that. Neighbors said that the family kept to themselves. Crooks opened fire with an AR-style rifle, firing 6 to 8 rounds. He obtained the assault rifle from his dad 6 months prior. He managed to get a ladder to get on to the top of the roof on one of the buildings, about 148 yards from where Trump was speaking. The shooter bought ammunition at Allegheny Arms and Gun Works in Bethel Park before the rally on Saturday, July 13, 2024. The Secret Service fatally shot Crooks dead. There are no known motives at this time. Crooks was registered as a Republican. Before this horrific crime took place, Crooks was a student at Bethel Park High School and graduated in 2022. He didn't submit a senior photo for that year, although he is pictured in yearbooks from previous years. He had no criminal record. Fellow students said that Crooks was a loner, an outcast, and always bullied at school. He was rejected from the high school rifle club because he was said to be a terrible shot. Obviously, that isn't safe for anyone in a rifle club, so he was rejected. He must have practiced shooting on his own. After high school, Crooks received an associate degree in engineering science from the Community College of Allegheny County, graduating with honors, described as nice and kind. He was a good student. He became a dietary aide at Bethel Park Skilled Nursing Rehabilitation Center. Where they were shocked and saddened to learn their employee was Saturday's shooter. Thomas Matthew Crooks appeared in an advertisement for investment firm BlackRock, produced in 2022, filmed at Bethel Park High School, where Crooks was a student at the time. BlackRock filmed the spot, part of a series aimed at teachers managing their retirement assets, in a classroom led by a real teacher and featured real students. Crooks was one of those students. He was not paid, nor was he hired by the company as an actor. BlackRock and Vanguard are 2 of the world's largest investment firms. Vanguard focuses more on passive options, and BlackRock offers a number of strategies. It's difficult to confirm whether Thomas Matthew Crooks was a victim of mind control or he acted on his own. It was noted that Crooks was spotted acting strange near security, and other accounts say that they saw him with a rifle in his hands and scaling the building and alerted law enforcement. The FBI is taking the lead on this investigation and in all the investigations on assassination attempts on a president or any other federal official. That's the FBI's jurisdiction. That's what they do. Wink, wink. The FBI is going to team up with the Secret Service in this investigation. This is absolutely insane, if you ask me, since they are part of the problem. All alphabet soup agencies have been compromised and need to be investigated themselves. The CIA and FBI still haven't come clean about JFK's assassination or how they murdered Marilyn Monroe. How can we expect anything different from them? A quote from the FBI, nothing just happens. By the grace of God, President Donald John Trump turned his head just in the nano nick of time second as a bullet grazed the top portion of his right ear, resulting in much blood on 7/13/2024 around 3:11 p.m. Upon standing up with help from a peculiar bunch of Secret Service, Trump got his shoe back on and started pumping his fists, saying, "Fight, fight, fight." Yes, we are fighting for our basic civil and human rights. Fight, fight, fight. Trump trumpeted on to attend the RNC, Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the day after the assassination attempt. God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood played upon entering, and the crowd went wild when he fist pumped. The convention started July 15th, 2024, and ends on July 18th, 2024. Was anyone else raised to pray for our president, no matter a Republican or Democrat? They are two wings on the same bird. So, may highest wisdom prayers be answered now. And thank you for divine protection to all the families that were impacted by this tragic event. We are all family. When everyone can accept this fact, the better we all will be in Christ bliss unity. Donald Trump's wife Melania and youngest son Barron did not attend the Butler County, Pennsylvania presidential rally, thankfully. Barron was born in the same year as my daughter, in the year 2006. Love, strength, and protection to the entire Trump family. Do you know, near the end of the Living Dead movie, the TV announcer says Butler County, Pennsylvania? I didn't know this either, because I didn't watch the movie Living Dead, because I have been surviving in this real-life simulation of the Living Dead movie instead. William Shakespeare quotes, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. A stage where every man must play a part, and mine a sad one." William Shakespeare. Have you ever watched a movie that seems like the main characters get taken out, only to come back on the next scene in full force, turning the tables upside down? We are coming to the end of this movie scene, and the movie near ends, it goes on, and the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Main characters in this strange act are divinely protected. We still need to look both ways before crossing the road, if we wish to stay alive, staying alive in this 3D physicality. A week ago or so, I feel, the U.S. learned of an Iranian plot to kill Trump weeks before the shooting. Authorities said that they have found no connection between the plot and the 20-year-old shooter. And on Biden stepping down, Pelosi was heard saying, "Well, let's see how this weekend goes," a source reported. Strength to Love, 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Quote from Harriet Beecher Stowe. When you get into a tight place and it seems that you can't go on, hold on, for that's just the place and the time the tide will turn. Marie Hart, it is always the darkest before the dawn of a new golden era. Know that Prime Creator is near the brokenhearted and will wipe out every tear from their eye. I am pulsing so much love and light to everyone in need, which are many, for many different reasons. So much love, so much compassion for everyone on their journey, wherever they're at on their journey. We are just walking everyone home into the light. God is love. Love is God. God always wins. I love you all. Peace and aloha. Bama P.